Welcome back to the Sixth Gear Garage. Today we're taking a look at my most recent dash restoration and why it has already failed. And we're also going to look at two of my previous dash restorations and see why this one has held up so well through the extreme heat and cold torture test. So here is the dash that I restored 8 months ago, and this was actually thanks to you, the viewers, who gave me the idea of, instead of messing around with the vinyl fabric and trying to get it to adhere with glue, just spray the texture on. First, I ground out and filled the cracks with some spray foam. Then I coated that with a skim coat of body filler. Then sanded it all down and went over it with some primer to make it uniform. Then I sprayed it with this splatter paint texture coating. And then finally went over it with gray bumper coating to give it a nice OEM looking color. So where did things go wrong? Well, once I put it outside in the summer heat, I'm pretty sure the expansion and contraction caused the paint to lift from the surface. And if you recall, when I tested a multitude of different products to figure out which one had the best texture, I did like this one the best, but it did say right on the back of the can, note, use only on trunk interiors. So that could be part of the reason it didn't hold up well to the extreme heat and UV rays of the sun. You can see as I'm scraping here that the original red primer is still adhered very well to the dashboard, whereas everything after it, the texture paint and then the bumper coating, did not adhere. So in order for this spray-on texture method to work, I need to find a more flexible textured product. Somebody mentioned maybe trying Flex Seal, or if you guys have any suggestions on a good product, let me know down in the comments. And real quick, we're gonna look at my great fail, my first attempt. This vinyl was way too thick, it didn't stretch well, and this glue didn't bond well. Fast Tack 92, don't recommend. I'll put a link to this video in the comments, but don't watch it unless you just want to see me fail. And we'll end the video on a good note, showing you my second attempt. This was over a year and a half ago, and I did this one using the spray foam. Then I went over it with the body filler, and then I put down some Willwood contact cement to bond this 4-way stretch vinyl. The 4-way stretch vinyl was a lot thinner, and unlike the marine vinyl, which only stretched in one direction, the 4-way stretched vinyl stretches in 2 directions. So that allowed me to really wrap these corners a lot better and get into all these contours better than I could with the thicker vinyl. And the 4-way stretch vinyl was black, so I color matched it to a Toyota interior using this Duplicolor charcoal gray vinyl and fabric paint. Now I'll put a link to this dashboard restoration down in the comments. I highly recommend checking this one out over the others if you're planning on attempting to restore your dashboard yourself. The good news is that I have 6 more cracked dashboards here. Actually, if we look into my next project, the 85 4Runner, yep, it's cracked too. I'm telling you, it's a Toyota thing. So if there's any ideas or restoration methods that you'd like me to try in a future video, let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to the Sixth Gear Garage. Today, we're going to take a look at my latest dash restoration. I cannot talk today. I can't talk today, kitty. We're also going to take a look at both of my previous dash restorations, which have been through the restorations. I can't say restorations. Welcome back to the Sixth Gear Garage. Today, we're going to take a... Shit, I just dropped my microphone. Where's my microphone? And the 4-way stretch vinyl was black, so I used Duplicolor's vinyl and fabric charcoal and the vinyl charcoal gray vinyl and fabric paint, and that has held up well as well. And the 4-way stretch vinyl was black, so I used Duplicolor's charcoal gray vinyl and fabricate, and what? There's gonna be so many outtakes in this.